the Portland Trail Blazers select Greg Oden from Ohio State University.
Before we get here, let's take a rewind, shall we?
David Lighty, dish to Oden. And without charging, don't take that, Lighty.
No surprise, all smiles. Conley dishes Oden.
Greg Oden was deemed a generational talent out of Ohio State and was a no-brainer pick for any team entering the 2007 NBA draft. However, what came next for him was unseen by many. Oden would suffer many injuries throughout his NBA career, which would affect him mentally and physically, and cause his NBA career to be less than spectacular than what anyone had in mind for him. Many athletes suffer serious injuries and have to take months on end to recover from these events, and in most cases, these athletes are never quite themselves again, like for an example, Derrick Rose. Long recoveries are literally inescapable, and there are no shortcuts to it. The long recovery process is physically enduring, along with mentally enduring as well. And I've seen a thing or two because I've been through a thing or two. Enter My Comeback. My Comeback is an app specially developed to help athletes recover and help them return to their sports. This app paves the way for a smooth and clear road to the recovery process, instead of going down a bumpy and rough road that is also the recovery process as well. So you may be wondering, what does this app help the athletes with? Well, let me explain. Well, this app helps track athletes on a weekly basis and make sure they're keeping up with the rehab. And instead of getting papers to follow along their workouts, they can use the app as following to follow through exercise 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or whatever number of exercises they have to follow on their rehab papers. The app will also provide communication with doctors and therapists in case if you have any questions, and instead of going to the old therapist's office or the doctor's office, you can simply send them a DM and you will find a much quicker response to an easier question that doesn't require a visit to the doctors or the therapist. The mental process is also part of the recovery as well. And to help with that, My Comeback will offer inspirational quotes or daily quotes to help athletes as they go along their days. Injuries are all but too common from all the way to the pro levels down to the high school levels. So there is a need for an app such as this one. With many people getting constantly injured and with different sports, there's a lot of injuries to handle. I'm Ricardo Sustaita, and this is My Comeback.